The issue of lack of infrastructure points to insufficient funding for investment of infrastructure, which is obviously needed to revamp the sector, a problem which many expected to be solved through the privatization process. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has sent a Freedom of Information request to the Minister, Mr. Pt.2, to urgently provide information on specific details of spending on the privatization of the electricity sector and the exact amount of post-privatization spending to date. Channels Television has sent a request to the Office of the Minister of Power, Works and Housing to react to this. Meanwhile, the General Secretary to the Union of Electricity Employees also has the same question.
Remember, part of the basis for them coming to the sector was that they were solvent or perceived to be solvent. And the three planks for which privatization was actually done was that they must have managerial ability, technical competence, and the component of FDI, foreign direct investment, must be there. And after privatization, you can't see managerial ability, you can't see the technical competence, and there's no $1 coming into the economy. And that what they did was to take money from Nigerian banks, and I repeat, to buy the Nigerian electricity company, which means there's no new money in circulation, just the same money. And they took this as loan. So if you are giving loan at even 15%, the consumer will pay that loan because they have to factor it into the business they are running.
Well, the privatization is a process. It's a process. It's not something that can, because you just privatize, you expect the problem to vanish. You just wish that the problem from that day is gone. No, it is a process that leads to resolution of those problems. Because there are roadmaps. Immediately after the project, there are roadmaps that ought to guide that privatization to be able to meet the target end. That was what was missed. It's because that roadmap was not followed through. Because of some considerations, some of them political considerations. And that's why the discourse on their own ends could not be able to meet up with their own performance guarantee. Because we agree to make a journey. You will be coming from this side, I'm coming from it. Let's meet on an intersection. Only for me to be moving, you are still there. If I get there, you are not there, who can't do what we're supposed to do?
The way forward, which industry players see to the funding challenge, is right economic model to price the cost of the product. Even the electricity generating companies say they are on the verge of collapse over debts in excess of 1 trillion naira.
Some of us don't pay for energy. That's the truth. Some of the richest people don't pay for energy.
Do they want us to pay tariff as an advanced country, as a developed country, as an underdeveloped country, as an underdeveloping country? What kind of tariff is that? You know, what is the GDP in Nigeria? How much is the minimum wage? Some people, workers, get a tariff at the end of the month. They get their bill that is more than 18,000. So do you factor tariff in a vacuum? You have to look at the environment. So are you going to give me tariff? Are you going to give me bill that is more than my earning?
Of these liquidity challenges, because if the market is liquid, it means that you will invest to upgrade some of this network. Because it is when you have money that you could be able to invest in the latest technology to be able to bring that kind of technology that will ensure that whether lightning or storming, that you have your power will be there. That you don't have interruption on your lines, that you don't have interruption on your breaker system. It's because you don't have money that you keep managing with antiquated technology that you know that does not stand the test of time. If the market is liquid, everybody's getting his money, you keep investing in research, in upgrade of your network, in improving your efficiency, improving the management, making your customers happy.
Electricity consumers have their reasons for not responding to tariff. One of them is metering. Data for all discos reflects that 3.45 million customers, representing about 46% of the total 7.48 customers captured, have been metered. Benin Disco has the highest percentage of customer metered, with 69.49% recorded. This is closely followed by Eko Disco with 60.73% and Ikeja Disco with 55.95% respectively, while Yola and Enugu Discos record the least percentage of customers metered with 23.61% and 27.72% recorded respectively. Customers at Ajeromi Felodun have decided to give a voice to the demands for meters.
Since Eco Electricity Distribution Company took over the service of giving our community light, they have been billing us heavily, crazy bills, and they've not been supplying light to us. They will give us 2 hours light, and they will bring bill of 30,000, 40,000 to us. And we have been asking them to give us prepaid meter. We can't be paying for the services not rendered. They should give us prepaid meter. They refuse.
I don't see why we should refuse to give our meters to our customers, because they are the reason we're in business. If we don't give them meters, how are we going to get our money? So I don't think that is true. If they say the rate at which the meters are deployed, is a bit slow, yeah, one can understand that. But to say we are not giving them meters, no. We have a rollout right now that we're doing. As a matter of fact, they had a meeting with us, and we're already addressing that. Out of those, we asked them to come up with evidence of the crazy bills that they have, that they are alleging that they have. Out of the lot that complained, we have addressed about 47 of them as they're coming. So that one is ongoing right now.